it's a big risk. Like, you could take one pill and literally die, like, immediately. Like, I had a homegirl that took a fake pill and she had a heart attack, died, like, immediately. She just had a baby, like, a few months before that. Like, and that happened, like, just like that. So it's really not worth it at the end of the day.
The life of Channing Nicole Larry, known professionally as Enchanting, was a story of immense talent, rapid rise to fame, and ultimately, a tragic end. Let's delve into the tragic fate of Enchanting and explore the circumstances that surrounded her untimely demise, as well as the broader implications it has for the music industry and the 1017 Records label. The life of Enchanting. Channing Nicole Larry, known professionally as Enchanting, was born on October 9, 1997, in Hanau, Hesse, Germany, to American parents who were stationed there for military duties. Her early childhood was a tapestry of diverse cultural experiences, influenced by the rich history of Germany and the vibrant traditions of her American heritage. The young Channing, affectionately called Channy by her family, was a curious and imaginative child, displaying an early affinity for music and performance. Growing up in a military family, Enchanting's early life was marked by frequent relocations. This nomadic lifestyle introduced her to various cultures and environments, shaping her eclectic artistic sensibilities. The Larry family eventually settled in Fort Worth, Texas, when Channing was in elementary school. Fort Worth, with its bustling music scene and deep-rooted cultural history, became a significant backdrop for Enchanting's formative years. She was exposed to a wide array of musical genres, from country and blues to hip-hop and R&B, all of which would later influence her unique sound. From a young age, Enchanting was drawn to music. She would often be found singing along to her favorite songs, mimicking the vocal stylings of artists like Beyoncé, Mariah Carey, and Lauryn Hill. Her parents, recognizing her passion and talent, enrolled her in piano lessons and encouraged her participation in the local church choir. Singing in the choir not only honed her vocal skills, but also instilled in her a sense of community and the power of music to connect and uplift people. As she entered her teenage years, Enchanting's love for performance extended to cheerleading. At her high school in Fort Worth, she was a vibrant and spirited cheerleader, known for her energetic routines and leadership qualities. Cheerleading taught her discipline, teamwork, and the importance of perseverance, traits that would serve her well in her future music career. Despite her busy schedule, she never abandoned her musical pursuits, often performing at school talent shows and local events. The transition from high school to adulthood was a challenging period for Enchanting. After graduating, she faced the pressures of finding a stable career while nurturing her dreams of becoming a musician. She initially took on jobs as a hairstylist and nail technician, industries where she could express her creativity and connect with people. These roles allowed her to support herself financially while she continued to write and record music in her free time. Enchanting's early forays into the music industry were marked by self-released tracks and collaborations with local artists. She utilized social media platforms like SoundCloud and YouTube to share her music, gradually building a small but dedicated following. Her breakthrough came in 2019, when she was featured on Bugatti Casino's single, Monday. This debut track garnered significant attention, earning her a recording deal with Gucci Mane's 1017 Records in 2020. Signing with 1017 Records was a pivotal moment in Enchanting's career. It provided her with the resources and platform to reach a wider audience. Her first major release under the label was the single No Love in 2020, a track that showcased her distinct blend of hip-hop, trap, and R&B. The success of No Love was followed by several other singles and projects, including Love Scarred in 2023, which solidified her reputation as a rising star in the music industry. Enchanting's musical style was characterized by her versatile vocal abilities and her emotive, often autobiographical lyrics. She drew inspiration from her personal experiences, using her music to explore themes of love, heartbreak, resilience, and empowerment. Her collaborations with artists like Gucci Mane, Big Scar, Coi Leray, Fugiano, and Khalid highlighted her ability to seamlessly blend different genres and styles, creating a sound that was uniquely her own. Despite her professional success, Enchanting's life was not without its challenges. The pressures of fame and the demands of the music industry took a toll on her mental and physical health. She struggled with substance abuse, a battle that was exacerbated by the high-stress environment of her career. Friends and family often expressed concern for her well-being, but Enchanting was determined to maintain her image and continue producing music for her fans. Tragically, on June 10, 2024, Enchanting was rushed to the intensive care unit in critical condition following a heart attack, suspected to be caused by a drug overdose. The news of her hospitalization sent shockwaves through the music community and her fan base. Initial reports falsely claimed that she had passed away, leading to widespread confusion and panic. Her sister, KJ, took to social media to clarify that Enchanting was still alive, but in critical condition, pleading for privacy and prayers during the difficult time. Despite the best efforts of the medical team, Enchanting's condition deteriorated. At 2:26 a.m. on June 11, 2024, she was pronounced dead at Baylor University Medical Center in Dallas, Texas, after being removed from life support. She was only 26 years old. The official cause of death was complications from the suspected overdose, a tragic end to a promising life. The news of Enchanting's death was met with an outpouring of grief and tributes from fellow artists, fans, and the broader music community. Many took to social media to express their condolences and share memories of the impact she had on their lives. Her management team confirmed her death, stating, "We are heartbroken to announce the passing of our beloved Enchanting. She was a talented artist, a loving daughter, sister, and friend. Her music and spirit will live on forever." Enchanting's discography, though brief, left a lasting legacy. Her albums No Love and Love Scarred continue to resonate with listeners, and her music videos have amassed millions of views on platforms like YouTube. She is remembered not only for her musical talent, but also for her vibrant personality and the authenticity she brought to her art. Her life story serves as both an inspiration and a cautionary tale about the complexities of fame and the importance of mental health and self-care. In reflecting on Enchanting's life and career, it is clear that she was an artist of immense talent and potential. Her journey from a small-town girl with big dreams to a recognized name in the music industry is a testament to her determination and resilience. Despite the hardships she faced, she continued to create and share her music, touching the lives of many along the way. Enchanting's tragic fate underscores the need for greater support systems within the music industry, particularly for young artists navigating the pressures of fame and success. As fans and peers continue to mourn her loss, Enchanting's music remains a powerful reminder of her legacy. Her songs, filled with emotion and authenticity, continue to inspire and resonate with listeners around the world. While her time was cut short, the impact she made in the music industry and in the hearts of her fans is enduring. Enchanting's story is a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of art to connect and heal. Is Gucci Mane's 1017 record label cursed? The rise of superstition. The death of Enchanting grew the number of people convinced that Gucci Mane's 1017 record label is cursed. Following the news of her demise, the internet was ablaze with speculation and theories about the supposed curse that seemed to hang over the label. The 26-year-old rapper, whose real name was Channing Nicole Larry, was signed to Gucci Mane's label and tragically passed away on a Tuesday after an overdose reportedly left her on life support. Enchanting's death has reignited discussions about the numerous tragedies that have befallen artists associated with 1017 Records. She is not the first, and according to some, likely not the last artist on the label to meet a harrowing fate. Over the years, several artists linked to 1017 Records have either died or found themselves incarcerated, leading many social media users to believe that the label is cursed. In December 2022, the music industry was rocked by the tragic death of rapper Big Scar, who died from an accidental prescription drug overdose at the young age of 22. Big Scar's death was a significant blow to the label and its fans, contributing to the growing belief in the so-called 1017 curse. His death was not the only incident to raise eyebrows. Just a month after Big Scar's passing, another artist, Hot Boy Wes, faced serious legal trouble. He was arrested on multiple charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, robbery, and endangering children. The charges were severe, and after pleading guilty, Hot Boy Wes was sentenced to 15 years in prison. His incarceration added to the narrative that tragedy follows those who sign with 1017 Records. Rapper Pooh Shiesty, another high-profile artist under the 1017 label, has also encountered significant legal issues. In June 2020, he was arrested for armed robbery, aggravated assault, battery, and criminal theft. His legal troubles did not end there. In June 2021, Pooh Shiesty was again taken into custody in connection with a shooting at a strip club in Miami. These incidents culminated in him pleading guilty to a firearm conspiracy charge, and in April 2022, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. The pattern of tragedy continued with Fujiano, who had already served 3 years in jail for burglary and robbery charges before joining 1017 Records. In December 2020, Fugiano was arrested again, this time for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. This offense resulted in a 5-year sentence. Each of these incidents seemed to further cement the idea in the public's mind that something sinister was at play with the label. Amid the devastating news of Enchanting's death, social media, particularly the platform X, formerly Twitter, was inundated with posts about the alleged 1017 curse. Comments like, "The 1017 curse strikes again, SMH," and "The 1017 curse is so real," flooded the internet. The sentiment was widespread, with many convinced that signing with 1017 Records was tantamount to sealing one's fate. Back in December 2022, the tragic death of rapper Big Scar, seen in 2021 from an accidental prescription drug overdose at age 22, had already stirred conversations about a possible curse. His death was a significant blow to the label and added to the list of unfortunate events linked to 1017 Records. 1 month later, the arrest of Hot Boy Wes, seen with Gucci in 2021 for numerous charges, including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, robbery, and endangering children, further fueled these speculations. His eventual sentencing to 15 years in prison after pleading guilty added another layer to the narrative of a cursed label. The legal troubles of rapper Pooh Shiesty, seen in 2021, continued to bolster the belief in the curse. His arrest in June 2020 for armed robbery, aggravated assault, battery, and criminal theft was a major scandal. This incident was followed by another arrest in June 2021, related to a shooting at a strip club in Miami. His guilty plea to a firearm conspiracy charge and subsequent 5-year prison sentence in April 2022 contributed to the growing list of misfortunes befalling 1017 artists. Fugiano, who had a criminal history before joining 1017 Records, faced additional legal issues in December 2020. His arrest for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon resulted in a 5-year sentence. This incident further solidified the perception of a curse associated with the label. As the news of Enchanting's death spread, X, formerly Twitter, was flooded with posts about the alleged 1017 curse. Comments like, "The 1017 curse strikes again, SMH," and "The 1017 curse is so real," became commonplace. Many users expressed their belief that signing with 1017 Records was a dangerous decision. Gucci Mane, whose real name is Radrick Delantic Davis, shared a heartfelt tribute to Enchanting on Instagram. In his post, he expressed his sorrow at having to say goodbye to such a talented young artist, writing, "So sad to have to say R.I.P. to such a great young lady, a true star. We gon' all miss you, Chant." However, his post was quickly flooded with comments accusing him of being responsible for the tragedies. "It's your fault," one person replied, while another said, "Another sacrifice." The intensity of the comments forced Gucci Mane's wife, Keisha Kawar, to step in and defend him. In a comment of her own, she wrote, "Leave my husband alone. He signs these artists to help them and give them a better life. I wish it wasn't like this. Chant, we love you, baby girl." Rick, while some people are convinced that Gucci's label has been hexed, others were quick to shut that idea down. "There's no curse," one person insisted. Another defended Gucci, writing, "How is it his fault she was addicted to drugs?" These defenders pointed out that Gucci Mane should not be held responsible for the personal choices and circumstances of his artists. "He had nothing to do with her personal life, y'all chill," someone else said. Others suggested that the nature of the artist Gucci Mane signs might explain the tragedies. "He signs real street artists like him," a different user commented. "Can't make nobody change. They gotta change their ways themselves." This perspective highlights the challenges of bringing artists from difficult backgrounds into the limelight and the inherent risks involved. "Y'all blame 1017, but not what's going on in people's lives," another comment read. "Gucci has nothing to do with what happened or what's going on." This sentiment reflects a broader understanding that the issues faced by these artists often predate their association with the label, and that blaming Gucci Mane alone oversimplifies the complexities of their situations. Rapper Young Mal, who was previously signed to 1017 Records, addressed rumors of a 1017 curse during an interview this week. He offered a more nuanced perspective, saying, "He just signed some real gangsters. It probably would have happened the same way. Even if they weren't signed to 1017, we just wouldn't have known them. Think about it like that." Young Mal's comments suggest that the label's association with troubled artists is more a reflection of the realities of their lives than a result of any curse. In the wake of these tragedies, the debate over the so-called 1017 curse continues. While some remain convinced that a dark cloud hangs over the label, others argue that the real issue lies in the backgrounds and choices of the artists themselves. Gucci Mane's intention to provide opportunities and support for talented but troubled individuals is clear, but the outcomes have been mixed. Enchanting's death is the latest chapter in a series of unfortunate events that have plagued 1017 Records. Her passing at just 26 years old is a stark reminder of the challenges faced by young artists in the music industry. The pressures of fame, combined with personal struggles and the temptations of substance abuse, create a volatile environment that can lead to tragic outcomes. As the music community mourns the loss of Enchanting, discussions about the 1017 curse and the responsibilities of record labels in supporting their artists will likely continue. The situation calls for a deeper examination of how the industry can better address the mental health and well-being of its artists, particularly those coming from challenging backgrounds. In the meantime, fans and supporters of Gucci Mane and 1017 Records are left to grapple with the complex legacy of the label. While it has undoubtedly provided a platform for talented artists, it has also become synonymous with tragedy. Whether or not the curse is real, the need for better support systems and resources for artists is undeniable. The story of Enchanting and the other artists who have faced tragedy while associated with 1017 Records serves as a poignant reminder of the human cost of fame and success in the music industry. It underscores the importance of compassion, understanding, and proactive measures to help artists navigate the challenges they face. As the industry continues to evolve, finding ways to support the well-being of its artists will be crucial in preventing further heartbreak and loss. Other rappers that died of drug overdose. Besides Enchanting, the music industry has seen numerous talented rappers tragically lose their lives to drug overdoses. These artists, often hailed for their contributions to the genre, have left behind legacies marked by their untimely deaths. Here are some rappers who died from drug overdoses. Mac Miller. Mac Miller, born Malcolm James McCormick, was a celebrated rapper, singer, and record producer known for his smooth flow, introspective lyrics, and versatility. Hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Mac Miller first gained recognition with his mixtapes in the late 2000s and early 2010s, which showcased his talent and youthful exuberance. His debut studio album, Blue Slide Park, released in 2011, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart, making him one of the most promising young artists in the hip-hop scene. As Mac Miller's career progressed, he delved deeper into complex themes such as addiction, mental health, and existentialism. His 2018 album, Swimming, received critical acclaim for its maturity and artistic growth, earning him a posthumous Grammy nomination. Tragically, on September 7, 2018, Mac Miller was found dead in his home from an accidental overdose of fentanyl, cocaine, and alcohol. His death was a significant loss to the music community, which mourned the passing of such a young and promising artist who had a profound impact on the industry and his fans. Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD, born Jarrod Anthony Higgins, quickly rose to fame with his hit singles Lucid Dreams and All Girls Are the Same. His music, characterized by its emotive lyrics and blending of hip-hop with rock influences, resonated deeply with a generation grappling with mental health and substance abuse issues. Juice WRLD was open about his struggles with addiction and mental health in his lyrics, making him a voice for many who face similar challenges.
And that's just unexplainable. It's just like you had to be there for it, bro. Because it's like the more I live, the more the memories start to like diminish, and it's sad. I hate that shit, but it's just like with age, you know what I mean? And so it's something that you had to be there to experience. These guys had an energy that if you were with them doing anything, you would just feel their energy, and it's just unexplainable. It's like something, it's like inhuman. It's like inhuman, fam. It's kind of inhuman. Like you would feel like, you're with something that's inhuman. You feel me? Like, but it's so great. It was a great thing. It was a great.
Born in Chicago, Juice WRLD's ascent in the music industry was meteoric. His debut studio album, Goodbye and Good Riddance, was certified platinum and solidified his place in the industry. However, his life was cut short on December 8, 2019, when he suffered a seizure at Chicago's Midway International Airport. He later died from an overdose of oxycodone and codeine. Juice WRLD was only 21 years old, and his death highlighted the urgent need for better mental health and substance abuse support in the music industry. Lil Peep. Gustav Elia, or known professionally as Lil Peep, was a pioneer of the emo rap genre, blending elements of punk rock and hip-hop. His raw and emotional lyrics resonated with a broad audience, particularly among young listeners who related to his candid discussions of depression, heartbreak, and drug use. Lil Peep's unique style and willingness to be vulnerable in his music made him a cult figure in the music world. Lil Peep's career, though short-lived, was impactful. He released several mixtapes and his debut album, Come Over When You're Sober, Part 1, which received critical acclaim for its innovative fusion of genres. On November 15, 2017, Lil Peep died from an accidental overdose of fentanyl and Xanax while on his tour bus. His death at the age of 21 underscored the pervasive issue of drug abuse in the music industry and the pressures faced by young artists. DMX. Earl Simmons, known by his stage name DMX, was one of the most prominent figures in rap during the late 1990s and early 2000s. His aggressive style, raw lyrics, and distinctive voice made him a significant influence in hip-hop. DMX's debut album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, released in 1998, was both a commercial and critical success, establishing him as a dominant force in the genre. DMX's career was marked by both triumph and turmoil. Despite his success, he struggled with substance abuse and legal issues throughout his life. On April 9, 2021, DMX died from a cocaine-induced heart attack that left him in a coma for a week before his passing. DMX's attorney told a local news station, "Earl Simmons, DMX, in my opinion, is one of the great poets of our time, and what he had to say. If people bothered to listen and can overcome their hostility to rap, they could learn a great deal." His death marked the end of a turbulent but influential career in music, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and influence hip-hop artists worldwide. Pimp C. Chad Lamont Butler, known as Pimp C, was one half of the influential rap duo UGK, Underground Kings. He was a pivotal figure in the southern rap scene, contributing significantly to the genre's development. Pimp C's work with UGK, alongside Bun B, helped shape the sound of southern hip-hop, with hits like Pocket Full of Stones and their feature on Jay-Z's Big Pimpin'. Pimp C was known for his distinctive voice, charismatic presence, and production skills. Despite his success, he struggled with legal and personal issues, including drug addiction. On December 4, 2007, Pimp C was found dead in his hotel room from an accidental overdose of promethazine and codeine, exacerbated by his pre-existing sleep apnea. His death was a significant loss to the hip-hop community, particularly in the South, where he remains a beloved and influential figure. Old Dirty Bastard. Russell Tyrone Jones, better known as Old Dirty Bastard, ODB, was a founding member of the iconic hip-hop group Wu-Tang Clan. Known for his eccentric personality, unique style, and erratic behavior, ODB was a beloved figure in the rap world. His contributions to Wu-Tang Clan's debut album, Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers, and his solo work showcased his innovative and unorthodox approach to music. Despite his talent, ODB's life was plagued by legal troubles and substance abuse. On November 13, 2004, Old Dirty Bastard collapsed and died from an accidental overdose of cocaine and a prescription painkiller called Tramadol. His sudden death shocked fans and fellow artists alike, marking the end of a life characterized by both musical genius and personal chaos. Big Scar. Big Scar, born Alexander Woods, was a promising young rapper signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 Records. Known for his raw lyrics and powerful delivery, he was an emerging star in the rap scene. Big Scar's music often reflected his experiences growing up in Memphis, Tennessee, and his struggles with the harsh realities of street life. On December 22, 2022, Big Scar died from an accidental prescription drug overdose at the age of 22. His death added to the narrative of the so-called 1017 curse, as several artists associated with the label have faced tragic fates. Big Scar's passing was a significant loss to the rap community, cutting short a career that had shown immense potential. Fredo Santana. Derek Coleman, known by his stage name Fredo Santana, was a significant figure in the drill music scene that emerged from Chicago. He was known for his gritty lyrics, menacing presence, and contributions to the genre, alongside his cousin, Chief Keef. Fredo Santana's music often depicted the violence and struggles of life in Chicago's South Side. On January 19, 2018, Fredo Santana died from a seizure induced by cardiovascular disease, which was exacerbated by his heavy use of lean, a mixture of cough syrup containing codeine and promethazine. He was 27 years old at the time of his death. Fredo Santana's passing highlighted the severe health risks associated with substance abuse, particularly the use of lean, which has been prevalent in the hip-hop community. Speaker Knockers. Derek McAllister, known as Speaker Knockers, was an influential young rapper and producer who gained fame for his catchy hooks and innovative production. His work, characterized by its melodic style and relatable lyrics, quickly garnered a dedicated fan base. Speaker Knockers was considered a rising star in the rap industry, known for hits like Lonely and Dap You Up. On March 4, 2014, Speaker Knockers was found dead in his garage from a suspected heart attack, possibly linked to an overdose, though no official cause was confirmed. He was only 19 years old, leaving behind a growing fan base and a promising career that was abruptly ended. His death underscored the potential dangers faced by young artists in the music industry. Capital Steez. Courtney Everald Dewar Jr., known as Capital Steez, was a founding member of the hip-hop collective Pro era. He was known for his thought-provoking lyrics, distinctive style, and influence on the East Coast rap scene. Capital Steez was a visionary artist, often addressing themes of spirituality, social issues, and personal struggles in his music. On December 24, 2012, Capital Steez tragically took his own life by jumping from a building in Manhattan. While not an overdose, his death highlighted the mental health struggles faced by many artists in the industry. Capital Steez's passing was a profound loss for his fans and the hip-hop community, sparking conversations about the importance of mental health support for artists. These tragic deaths underscore the critical issue of substance abuse within the music industry. They also highlight the need for better mental health support and resources for artists who often face intense pressure and scrutiny in their careers. That's a wrap on the video. If you enjoyed it, check out one of these boxes too. I'll catch you on the next one.